What's going on, brothers? It's not me tell you the name. Got a name for you. As you're entitled, Bye-bye, go to hell, part 18. Here goes. So, by now, you brothers over at SYSBM, we all heard that domestic reptile flicks shit at bus drivers, truck drivers, and brothers who are blue-collar workers. We all heard that. And according to this domestic reptile and the other hyenas who think like her, all of you are broke. It doesn't matter if you're in the big five. It doesn't matter if you're clearing six figures. According to that domestic reptile and her empty head, you're broke. Now me, you brothers know what my trade is. If the wheels ain't turning, you ain't earning. Hazmat, tinkering, endorsements, the whole 9 yards. I got that. And my father is also in the trades. He's a licensed welder and a crane operator. He also does mechanic work on the side. So, I think I speak for all tradesmen when I say this about domestic reptiles like her. From the bottom of my heart, buy a cucumber and go fuck yourself. Those tradesmen, those truck drivers, those bus drivers that you domestic reptiles flick shit at, make more money and are worth far more than your sorry fat trifling ass ever will be. You hear? They're worth far more because those men keep society humming. They keep your air conditioning working. They keep your water running. And they make sure shit gets done. I mean, you're not going to call Pookie, Ray Ray, or 12-gauge Mike to come fix your fucking air conditioning when the shit breaks down. Are you going to do that? Of course not. You're going to call the blue-collar brothers. Oh, and that whole thing about blue-collar brothers being broke, the customers that I do business with, those veteran plumbers make six figures. And those guys, they're far from broke. A lot of them have done what a lot of tradesmen do when they get a salary adjustment. They find a plot of land and build their dream homes. A lot of these guys, they have their home paid off. They don't got to worry about a mortgage. They're sitting pretty. Hell, I don't got to worry about a mortgage. Because I staked my green, I got 2 retirements. I'm in the big five, and I'm taking my first steps into 6 figures. And sometime next year, I'll have 125K to my name. But according to these domestic reptiles, I'm broke. All you blue-collar brothers are broke. All you truck drivers are broke. You know, you're mediocre. And these domestic reptiles shouldn't settle for the likes of you. Never mind the fact that these domestic reptiles are the face of evictions, the new face of crime, second place for STDs, and they're getting kicked off these dating sites for setting men up to be robbed and murdered, for catfishing, and lying about their race to try to snag Brad. They're taking L's left, right, and center, but they still find space to disrespect brothers worth their salt. You see, the disrespect is one way. You see, they'll fuck Pookie's, Ray Ray's, and 12-gauge Mike, but for you, if you're decent, if you're worth your salt, you ain't shit to them. You ain't shit. Never mind the fact that you clear 6 figures. Never mind that fact. Never mind the fact that you have no criminal record. Or as they say, you have no edge to you, which just means you're not a criminal. As I said to one of the brothers on one of their channels, I said, check this out. This domestic reptile did not do any favors to these broke Keishas who are trying to snag a pet wallet, who are broken, struggling right now. She did them no favors because she did this. The brothers who work their salt, the brothers who have eyes to hear, who heard her say that shit, They're going to use what she said as just another reason to completely write all black women off as radioactive. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to use what she said to write all black women off as as radioactive, not worth dealing with. I mean, you think it's bad enough that the reach back is failing and that brothers have decided that they aren't going to deal with Keisha, that they're going to just live their lives without them? You think that's bad? That's going to increase. 64% of brothers are middle class. 43% of brothers are single and childless. And they don't want to continue in the fuckery. They're trying to break the cycle. And I don't blame them. Keep breaking the cycle. You see, the space for trial and error it's closing. It's not there anymore. Because more men are comparing notes with other men. So these domestic reptiles, these Keisha, see this shit. And they say things like, well, y'all need to shut up and stop saying this, that, and the third. I'm like, how about y'all shut up? How about y'all sit down and shut up for once in your sorry life? Never mind the fact that you guys carry 2/3 of the student loan debt and credit card debt. You're still running your mouth and talking down to brothers who are certified, make more than you. They don't have student loan debt. They don't have credit card debt. They're not broke and struggling. They're not complaining about a wage gap. Me, I'm not complaining about a wage gap because I make more than average Brad and make more than average Keisha. There's something to complain about. I swear. Just when you thought these domestic reptiles, these Keishas, couldn't dig their graves any more than they already have, they pull this shit. Brothers, you're justified in leaving. You hear? You're justified in leaving. You're justified in buying that passport. You're justified in sticking your green and enjoying your life. Because these domestic reptiles, these Keishas, are not going to change. Leave them to their own ruin. Leave them to their own ruin. Zero tolerance, zero mercy. They chose this. It is what it is. This is L.O.M. Tell. So I got for you. Like the video, like bad, share in the commentary. Feel free to subscribe. If you want to donate, this is my channel. You find a tip jar on the upper right inside the screen. That's the plus icon. All right, fam. All right, brethren. You know drill. You know routine. Go on with living with SYSBM. As for these domestic reptiles, these Keishas, and these bitch-made simps who defend their fuckery, give them nothing. This has been the SYSBM PSC. Welcome to tight. See you soon.